KSL Give-a-thon is now just 3 days away. This Thursday, we are teaming up with KSL Sports and our radio partners to raise money for Primary Children's Hospital.
Yep, over the past few weeks, we've been sharing stories about the life-changing medical care these children receive. And tonight, we introduce you to the Bowman family, whose son needed a life-saving surgery in the womb.
Whit is the fighter, obviously.
Everybody fights over him. Everybody fights for his attention.
Jill had been followed by some of her colleagues in maternal fetal medicine at the university. She was known to have a high-risk pregnancy. They had identified some concerns for Whit's development.
You know, we kind of get the diagnosis of the Down syndrome, and we're just thinking, okay, we're gonna do this.
Whit had developed serious life-threatening complications. He had a diagnosis called fetal hydrops, and this was due to fluid buildup in both of his lungs, and this was essentially causing heart failure.
A serious condition that if we don't do anything, he'll pass away. Essentially, all of his vital organs would be crushed by the fluid.
It was a heavy situation, and so, you know, one thing that I know that I felt and that Jill felt was a stewardship, and that we wanted to make the right choice.
We had one night to think about it, and I just said to Chris, if it were any of our other kids, we would do anything that we needed to do to save him.
And we were really pleased to see how well he responded following the shunt placement, that he had a complete resolution of the fetal hydrops, improvement in his cardiac function. And so when he was born, he was able to be handed off to our subspecialists in the NICU and the care of the pediatric surgery team.
And the day he was born, I remember thinking, okay, we made it past this step. He's here now. And now he's in the care of the best professionals.
Having the fetal center readily available to us, that was a huge, huge blessing.
Before we had the fetal center, had these issues been identified for Jill and baby Whit, there really wouldn't have been options. And so the fact that we can keep families home, provide comprehensive fetal complex delivery and postnatal surgical care is wonderful.
162 days in the NICU can really wear on you emotionally, can wear on your family, that our boys never were able to meet him. And so when he finally came home, you know, I remember the next morning, the first thing, our boys,
what do you think, guys?
Jumped out of bed, and they're in bed with us because Whit was in our room, you know, and they just wanted to see their little brother.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
The nurses, the care, I mean, we truly felt like he was in hands of family there.
To see him smiling and doing so well, enjoying life, and seeing his whole family thrive, it's everything.
I always use Jill's phrase, she said it best. After he was born, she said, he's everything I never knew I needed. And that's pretty much sums up who Whit is.
What a miracle, huh? What a cutie, too. KSL Give-a-thon will take place this Thursday, but you don't have to wait to donate. You can do so right now by scanning the QR code on your screen or by visiting kslkids.com.
Your generous donations make life possible for children like Whit. We'll be sharing more of these heartwarming stories in the days ahead, leading up to our special coverage of the all-day Give-a-thon. That's this Thursday. You'll be able to watch that here on KSL, as well as listen to it on KSL News Radio, FM 100.3, and The Arrow.
The stories they're just a fraction of the miracles that happen up at that hospital there.
You just love them.
Yep.
Yep.
It's amazing.